Today we learned the Windows Server 2012 R2 network operating system based nodes. So we'll be logging the administrators. Today is how to do configuration like ADDS, Active Directory Domain Service, domain controllers, and configuration on this network. This is my server system. It version is data center and GUI, graphic user interface. So that is my server is network operating system and it's Windows. And Windows Server 2012 R2 the third generation network operating system. And that is my version is available there. So first we will be configuring LAN and cp.cpl and assign this IP address, this class C IP address. I already assigning there. Okay, this is a static IP address. Go to the properties. TCP version 4 and assign is already IP address here in this system. Okay, this class C IP address. And second thing, I will migration this password policy and firewall will be blocked onto the control panels. Controls. We select this firewall and off mode, application off mode. Right. Okay. And that is open is my server manager and this is my server system. Okay. So that is my server system. I will open this server manager. That is my server manager. I will click and open the server manager dashboard and configuration this server rules. And second thing, the add a role and feature you will select. Okay, starting on is my server, that is when processing on here is showing the my showing this. So okay, so wait a few minutes. Wait. Okay, open will be this my server manager, and again your new dialog box will be opens. Before you begin and before you continue, verify that is the following task and begin completed administrative to account and storage the password and networking settings such as this IP address configuration static IP address. Already assigned this IP address as class C the IP address, and must currently security update Windows Server updating installation. Again click your next. Second open the new dialog box, select installation types. This is the two types of the role will be open: role based on feature based installation and role, and second thing remote desktop service installation. So first will be role based or feature based installation. So configuration single server by adding the roles, the role service and the features. So again the first will be select the role based on feature and installations. Again click next. Again open the new dialog box, that is my servers. So server selection, to select the destination server. So two options will be available there: this server and the virtual hard disk, and which the installation role and feature. So first we will be select the server from the server pool and select the select and virtual hard disk. Okay, so two role and available there. First we will select us, that is this is the others and roles, and second thing the select and server roles and server pools. Okay, so already server my server name, that is the host name, that is I assigned this already class is IP address already LAN. So again we'll be select ncp.cpl, we'll be select that again. So 192.168.1.2 will be select, that is my IP address. Again here also you will see that the status and 192. Okay, close. That is Microsoft Windows 2022 R2 data center. Again click your next. Again open the new dialog box. The server role feature will be selected. So server role and more the role and install this server rules, and will be select ADDS Active Directory Domain Service will be this one the selected, and DNS also will be selected. Again open the new dialog box, add role and feature wizard. That is all the role and they are available in this my ADDS. So you will be select and include the manage tools again and add a features, and will be select this both role will be selected your DNS server domain name system and the DNS server and the role and available this my server system, remote server administrative tools role and administrative tools DNS server tools. Okay, and will be selected on this include the management tools again the add features. Okay, again click your next. I'm gonna open the new dialog box, select the features because I'm not selected because I can again continue select next, then continue click next. Again active directory domain service, the active directory domain service added is so storage information user and computer other devices on this network, that is added is administrative security management information facility resource and things for this nodes, that is 3 and available is minimum 2 domain control for this domain and ADDS requirement DNS service installation network, and third installation ADDS will be installation at DFS. DFS is distributed file system and DFS distributed file system replication file the replication service. Again click your next. I'm gonna open the DNS server and it's installed that here. I will select this my DNS domain name system provided a standard method to associate name with the numeric internet address. So this makes possible user and refer to network computer using the easy remember name stands long to reach my DNS. Okay, to DHCP dynamic host configuration protocols, that is my include the DNS. I can click your next. Okay, so again so this is my server system and restart and destination automatically will be selected, and so this add a role and future wizard. Again click yes and installation and we will be select the installation. So already the add your domain DNS in the available is the roles. Again click next installs. Okay, yes, processing on this my installation my DNS. So DNS AD the active directory domain service already processing on this my servers. Okay, that is a verification and so DNS server for group policy management, remote service administrative tools role and so available there, and ADDS and ADLDDS active directory domain service and active directory light directory service tools and ADDS and DS snapping and command line tools active directory domain service. Okay, so and available there, and this my installation processing on my ADDS active directory domain service. So please wait few minutes and it's processing and with my ADDS and DNS. Okay, processing on it is the server and processing on here, so wait. Okay, okay, processing has been successful, and have the completed the installation process. So yes, so this message remote promoted this server and domain controller. You will be select and click. Again open the new dialog box, deployment configuration. This is a server system. So my server to server and configuration that active AD, add the domain controller and existing domains. Again the new domain and exiting the forest domain. Again new domain will be create. That is a second thing. This is an add a new domain and exiting forest. That is a child domain, and tree domain will be selected on this my domain and the configuration on this network. So I will create a new domain, adding domain. So is new domain when the source in the first create or add a new domain forest. Okay, we will select and type this my domain name. Example, my domain name the microsoft.com, microsoft.com. Okay, and this root domain name will be the assign this my domain name. Again click next, and my processing on this my domain name. Again so on this my password. Yes, okay, that is my Windows Forest function level Windows 2012 R2 and Windows 2012 R2, that is available is function level domain. Okay, and it will be selected have the selected to domain control capability and domain name system global, and okay, and that is a directory service role and the DSRM password and signed this IP address. Sorry, the password. So example, assign this IP address, password admin @123 admin @123. It's the same password, is confirm password. So again click your next. Okay, so we have the DNS option will be selected here, so no problem. So we will continue, click next, and the additional option and available is my Microsoft, and this is my domain name, and it's processing on here. So that Microsoft is my domain name, domain controllers. Okay, automatically showing on here. Again click continue next. Net BIOS name is showing on that one. See. Okay, that is my database folder and window entities and login file folders and session folders, and available. Continue, click installs, and already configure the servers and first active directory domain control and a new forest and new domain and name. Say microsoft.com is also name on the new forest. The net BIOS name and the domain forest and my function level is the Windows 2012 R2, Windows 2012 level 2012 R2, and the available is my domain and ADDS, and your configuration has been successful. Again click your next, and please wait a few minutes. So you have the config storing this metadata, and this is my ADDS. After you have the completed, again the system, my server system will restart. The key checkup pre-requisite check off my ID target server system. Requisite check off. Already they verified as requisite check off for this domain control operation. I had the previous checkoff successful, and this click the installation had completed, and already successfully, and click in install. And starting on this my processing, it is my server. Installation you are just processing on. It's my server system. Activity domain service configuration wizard, and my target server system. Eagle and this last is that's okay. This is last configuration when added yes have been successful. Check out the group policy, local computer and active directory domain service. Okay. All processing on here. This is my this is a computer name root to www.coms. Okay, it is successful and showing that you have the begin the sign out, and again the system then my server system did restart and is my successful. The server was a successful configuration of the domain controllers. I can close and my server system did restart. Okay, this is edit configuration. You need to watch the video. R.K Cisco Network. It is Mr. Rajkumar. It is IT engineer.
Today is learn how to do installing the DNS server domain name system. So Windows Server 2012 R2 and standard and configuration to install the DNS server. So okay, so go to the server manager, will be select, open will be dashboard. That is a Windows Server 2012 R2 data center. That is have available is my server machine. You will be select the server manager and open this dashboard and select add a role and feature, that is my server. So dashboard and server manager dashboard. So configuration to local server, that is available the add role and features and other the server and to manage create a server and group and connect with server to cloud service. Okay, so we'll be select already configuration this my service. So server and roles, so that is my already installed is my roles and is a local server, that's all server. So okay, select in the add a role and feature, again select and open will be add a role and feature my wizard before my begin, that is my servers. So okay, again click next and second thing is my open is my role, select installation types and will be select your next continue. Yes, and have you open the server destination my server. So and server virtual hard disk and once is installed this role and features. So two options are available, that is my select the server from the server falls, select the virtual hard disk and available. So names and my servers and my IP address is my assign is my IP address, this is my servers. So okay, so go to my command prompt, I will change this IP address, that is my server machine CPA or CPA. Have not assigned this IP address or assigned this IP address class C 192.168.1.2. okay, the default gateway with fair DNS 192.168.2, that's same thing. Okay, again I will come to this my server manager. So select arrow and features, click next What happening that my server manager is select. Okay, before you begin this my server machine. Second thing, installation types, and have you changes my IP address, that is my server machine. Again continue to install, and again next, and again open this in roles and future, that is my server machine. Wait please few minutes. Okay, so having open the select and server rules, select one more and roles install the selection is my servers, and install a DNS server and with select and checkbox, and again add feature and required for DNS server, added features, again click next and continue, again the DNS server will be next, and the restart destination message automatically required for this checkbox, and click yes and install now. Installs. So having the please installation is my process and few minutes, so please wait. That is my server machine, and installation on this my create. So that is just showing this message of DNS server, the remained server and administrative tools, roles, administration tools, and DNS server tools. Okay, as feature installation and successful installation to DNS server, and close, and that's my close is my server managers dashboarder, and go to the cmd command prompts, type ns lookup and showing, and request timeout, and it is not so configuration my dns. So go to the run dns and t.ms and press enter, and configure dns server. So that it will be select, so create a zone, so new zone and next, and we select a primary zone to create a copy zone and updating directly to on the server. So secondary zone to create one copy of the zone that is hitting the another server. So option help rebalance, okay, set up zone, okay, continue, next, and tap the my zone. This example says microsoft.com, that is my zone names, and then press click next, continue, and that is my do we want to create a new zone file and editing file that copy and another dns server. So and we change my create a new file and names, so I can continue next, and so dynamic update and my dns server do not allow dynamic update, continue next and finish. Okay, so has been successful. That is my commands. Again I will come to this select, that is my zones, so new zone here, again click next, primary zone and forward ip address, that is reserved lookup zone names, and that's 192.168.1, and again and next. So that is my create a new file with the file names and editing domains, and click next. Same dynamic update, so you do not allow dynamic updates, and next, finished. Okay, so and have a reserved lookup zone, that is we right click and select and ptr and select that. So that is my ip address 2, and this my host name will be select on dns 2 dot microsoft.com, then click next. Okay, and that is my successful my this reserve lookup zone, and go to this my command prompts, ns lookups, yeah, so showing on this my default server, and tab is my ip address, that is my server 192.168.1.2, right, and dns 2 dot microsoft.com, has been successful. That is my server. So okay, thanks for watching the video.
Saïd Brarishne, Gal, Marxbus, Erdatnet we your fluxi, Gisnezer Bari Wobnal Fuifi, Arf Gal Dugnet, Gishal Werfuichnet.